You likely know the P90. It's incredibly versatile. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. Developed by FN in the late 80s and mass-produced by 1991, it was the first personal defense weapon. This bullpup fires 5.7 by 28mm rounds from a 50-round magazine at 900 rounds per minute, with a 200-meter effective range. Measuring 50 centimeters, it weighs 2.5 kilos empty. Though P90 orders dropped post-Cold War, by 2009, over 40 nations still used it. Its wide adoption by law enforcement and special forces proves its ongoing relevance. In-game, this gun's TTK is an insane 0.1 seconds. It's ridiculously fast. For modifications, use a medium barrel. It's better than the short one. The P90 kit is optional and pricey. For tactical slots, use the purple flashlight and IR light. For the sight, use the simple red dot for a clear view. Both stocks are similar, so pick either. I usually just take the more expensive one. Modifications done, see the trajectory change. For ammo, I'll take 198 over 37F for an all-out assault. Skip the leg shots and attrition, just go full force and storm the TV station like a big white goose. Here's the Forwarder's Med Station. Buff up, then check admin. Listen for spawns. My teammate charges in, but don't follow. Instead, cover the back door to block cafeteria access and avoid trouble later. I timed this perfectly. The enemy's still resisting, so don't let your guard down. Stay focused. Since I buffed early on, one slipped into the cafeteria. After reloading, I'll hunt him down. If I leave him, we'll get flanked later, which would be a real headache. Alright. So with just 3 of us, we tie up the green rope before the fight, then jump straight down and do a thorough sweep of the cafeteria. We're determined to catch that sneaky rat trying to dodge us. Judging by the sound cues, the guy is hiding in the infirmary and moving through the back. I'll have my teammate put pressure on him from the VIP room while I cut off his escape route. On the way, my teammate saw them prepping a run, so we watched the warehouse entrance. Something felt off. They gave us an opening, but I stayed sharp and fought back, which made me enjoy the fight more. I tried to fall back and heal, but my teammate kept pushing until the enemy finally broke and ran out. He didn't come toward me. He made a break straight ahead, only to get shredded by TC-01 and dropped instantly. Healed up, I checked the guy, a classic cartoon type. The TV station mouse grabbed an MP5 and I took the dog tag. While looting the VIP room, we heard footsteps in the hall. Likely Huang Kailong's crew checking the office. Unsure of the threat, I played it safe and advanced slowly. Suddenly, Xing Tui spotted a green guy and charged. The enemy had a good stance, but my follow-up shots landed a headshot. Realizing we were a tough team, they smoked the area. Not sure if they had thermals or were just pushing. It's a tank, and my teammate left me hanging. They know I'm here. I should have left after getting stunned. I stayed for some reason. After a few grenades, a big one landed. Time to run? Probably too late. They smoked it out, maybe for cover or thermals. Now my team is dead, and 2 enemies have flanked me. Fight back? Not likely. More utility hit, but I reached the restaurant. After more grenades, someone entered VIP. We both knew the deal. I stopped, but armored and fearless, I clicked my light and hip-fired, clearing them. Hearing more steps, I jumped to peek, both hearts racing as I bobbed. Overconfident, I holstered my gun and died in the northwest. Huge mistake. They only had 7 health. Need more practice. Ralph Menard, report your current status. This round, when you respawn at the warehouse entrance, always keep an eye on the ventilation stairs. If you spot someone climbing up the flower bed, just toss a grenade right away. Oh, move. No, don't bring it. A crisp, loud sound signals that the enemy has reached the halfway point. Time to go eat. The enemy is pushing the bomb site in disguise, and some people, since they're wearing the big flow suit, aren't afraid to rush straight up the ventilation stairs. But the enemy's really cunning. After Perrin and his students made their move, they escaped right away. Well, I'll go eat too. Both of these recruits were killed by my grenades, but they were just from the opposing factions. Nothing special between China and the US, nothing fun about it. One tough spot is... okay. Kang heard 4 footsteps, but no shots, so we assumed they went to the clothing store. We used utility to scout, but then I heard a faint step in the downstairs bathroom. Old Ba was there. Since the lobby skill level varies between rats and escorts, I was cautious. I cleared every corner to stop them from stealing the tribute. A headshot got him, but it scared me. Classic sneaky rat on Kabuna TV. Now my teammate steps up. No more looting, time to scout. Creeping up, I spotted the enemy, but he was clueless. The enemy missed his whole clip and barely did damage. Talk about divine luck. The player didn't know where the shots came from and called for backup. After a fight, the enemy ran into the White Wolf power room. I took out someone in the vent stairwell, sneaking right up the stairs. But the enemy was skilled. They jumped from the White Wolf and round rooms into the set area. I chased him to the warehouse entrance, but spotted another pro in the costume area. I had to let the warehouse guy go. A crossfire there would have been a mess. First, I dealt with the player in costumes, then looped back. I had my teammate open the door while I scouted. It looked empty. I thought the yellow keycard player in position 1 went to the costume backstage to extract. My teammate's words cleared things up. Maybe they'd been hiding, coming down the ventilation stairs at the start. My teammate was too exposed peeking, so I gave a heads up and got ready to rush for a clutch play. The right door was open, but looked empty. I was about to leave. Wait, should I? Luckily, I took them down. Why is my TV channel always showing this kind of stuff? It's so hardcore. I didn't hear a damn thing.